Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the markets. Currently for 10 p.m. August 25th, 2021, Wednesday. Crazy up and down day. Whew, glad it's over. This will be my last video of the week. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. Yes, we had a wild day. I was in it. I was focused. And fortunately, I ended up on the right side, but it could have gotten really scary. And I'll go over that in just a second. We had the SPY climbing up all morning, kind of flatlined in the afternoon, made a peak at the 3:30 or so in the afternoon. But today, news was a great day. Finally, got one really good video. Didn't record the second one, but I'll get into that right now. So here's my day. And I had a slugfest with the stock RGC. I'll start with DKS first because that's where I started my day on Dick's Sporting Goods. Great, crazy earnings numbers. Gapped up, 20 points or so. And I tried taking a banger through the 133 level. It shot me down early in the morning. I traded it 3 or 4 times actually. Was down $400 to start my day. Got back to losing only 188 on it because I was down 400 on Dick's. And then I ended up getting $220 back and only down 188. JFin was a quick pop that just was one of those stupid names, and I knew to walk away from it. Just didn't get through this 5 level, and it took me for some money. No big deal. TKAT was definitely a miss today through the 7 level. I wasn't willing to hold on to it. The funny thing is I lost $32 on it, and that's because I was over trading it when it was already made its highs. My original entries was 7. I talk about all the different traders I work with, and one of the best traders I know, he's just a phenomenal trader. I mean, he's an amazing trader. I don't know what the right word is to say. I don't want to talk about anyone in particular, like how they are as a person. I'm assuming he's a good person and everything, and he tells, he shows all his winners and things like that. He doesn't ever show his losers. If he shows his losers, then they're like break-even losses. And over the last year and a half, I've spoken about the approach you take towards people. How do you treat others? You might have a different opinion of everything I stand for, but that's okay. I don't care. But how you handle that and how you talk about it is the way it affects me or not. So in terms of trading, he's just so good and he wants everyone to succeed, which is great. But at the same time, he doesn't realize like he's almost gloating and like showing these big wins. And like, you should have been in this. You should have held this. You should have done this. You should have done that. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And I'm like, feeling bad about myself. I didn't handle that right. And I've been trading. I mean, he's making bangs. I mean, he's hitting this at 7 and selling at 13 or 12.50. He's holding something. He's like, why didn't you hold it? Why didn't you hold it? Why didn't you hold it? And I'm like, So I don't know why I went off on this tangent. I think it's just important that, you got to find what works for you guys. I'm working with a different team of traders, and they're awesome. And they're just so chill, so positive, so caring. And, obviously they can't tell me what to do, but they definitely give me some ideas. And that's really what it came down to with news today. But overall, the other guy, amazing trader. Like, there's one of the best traders I've ever seen. He just knows what he's doing. He's probably trading, I don't know, $1 million account. I couldn't tell you what kind of funds he has, but he does quite well. And it's just amazing to see like how he approaches it and how he treats others that are trying to be like him, or not be like him, but trying to trade as good as him. And, it's been difficult, especially in the last couple of months. It's been really difficult. So anyway, I just want to touch upon that real quick. Anyway, let's get into the couple big ones here. I won't talk about a lot of this stuff. RGC, I got in a battle with this thing right here. I thought I was going to push back up. It made this run up. I missed the morning pre-market stuff, and I kept battling with it. And I just got hammered and hammered and hammered and hammered. It was like 5 different trades. I'm like, I should walk away. Guess what? I did. And guess what? It goes from like 47 to 59. After I stopped looking at it. This has been the tail of my trading. You know, I should be waiting for these 5 minutes to kind of just settle in a bit. And I traded this move, this breakout move on this one. It failed hard, but then it settled again and then tried it again and it worked. So, you know, it's deciding which one to trade. So I battled with it and I gave 392 back on this one. So I went from, I'll show you my analysis at the end here. Of how my day went exactly. These guys were little pops and drops, nothing big deal, no big deal. Tilray was a news play. I forgot what kind of news. Yeah, it was an announcement of New Mexico or something like that. I forgot exactly. I made a quick $50 on that. AMC, actually, I was just trading AMC today early in the morning, took through this high. Finally, I got one that just went, and it just went and went and went. I took a couple trades on it, so it was like a $200 trade on this particular move here. Got this pop up through 48, and then I sold a bunch on the way back down because I didn't think it was going to go much higher, and it didn't. So let's talk about the 2 big ones today. Obviously, SGC or RGC was a failed, and DKS was a fail. And then WDC, right? Western Digital, they make hard drives and make disk drives and make all that stuff, SSDs, whatnot. The news came out. I have this one recorded. This one I recorded. I got in around 63.50 on this move. The candles looked really ugly on 1 minute and 2 minutes. When I looked over on it, you'll watch the video when I do the August video. But I banged in with 200 shares, only 200 shares. I mean, I was going to go in with 500, but I saw the whippiness of it. I saw like the spreads. There was a lot of decision making, so I just nailed with 200, and it just took off. Made a quick hit, took 100 off, and then was selling all the way up through this move, and I gained $354 on that. So that was a real nice news play. And it was weird how the news came out because it came from the guy. I didn't really hear from another guy. I didn't hear from Benzinga, so it was kind of strange. I think I took more risk than I thought on this particular trade. It wasn't the exact normal news trade that I've taken that you've heard in the past on my videos. Anyway, then MRNA. Good old MRNA, when news hits on MRNA, and it was bad. I thought it was pretty bad. They're finding foreign substances in their vaccine vials or whatnot. And I jumped in with 100 shares. I can't really trade much more than that, maybe 150, 200, maybe 200 at most, because of margin restrictions and everything like that. And it just, I got 6-7 points on like 5 or 10 shares. And I caught on 100 shares, I got $239 on a 6-point move. Obviously, if I held it all, that would have been phenomenal. And then eventually got down to this level where it found some support. You can see here, low 387.56, low 387.97. So it didn't take out yesterday's low and then turned up back upside down, up towards the north side. So 241 on the day. I mean, trust me, I am ecstatic to have 247 on the day. So watch this. So I kind of overtraded a little bit because the RGC was just a pain in the ass. Let's see here. Performance. Okay, here it is. I'll make it big. Started my day on that DKS down $441. I'm like, oh my god, this is how I'm gonna go into the weekend because I'm traveling tomorrow through Monday. I'm like, this is no good. And then I started getting back in the game, AMC and things like that. And then a couple things happened. Got in the green. I was up $80 something. I think it was $82. And then I started fighting with RGC. Ended up being down 340. I'm like, God. And then WDC comes in, and then mRNA comes in, and it just gets me in the green. So it just shows the kind of day I had and how sometimes news can save you. And in this case, finally, news came back for some good moves, and I was able to take advantage. So that's going to sum it up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. Definitely a crazy day. Kind of glad I need a couple days break, and I will take advantage of that. So you guys have a good one, and I will talk to you most likely on Tuesday. Okay? Have a good night.